The natural progress of things is for liberty to yield, and government to gain ground. He who knows nothing is closer to the truth than he whose mind is filled with falsehoods and errors. He who permits himself to tell a lie once finds it much easier to do it the second time. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. I have no ambition to govern men. It is a painful and thankless office. Those who expect to be both ignorant and free expect what never was and never will be. An honest man can feel no pleasure in the exercise of power over his fellow citizens. When governments fear the people, there is liberty. When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. Peace and friendship with all mankind is our wisest policy, and I wish we may be permitted to pursue it. I am for freedom of religion, and against all maneuvers to bring about a legal ascendancy of one sect over another. He who knows best knows how little he knows. Honesty is the first chapter of the book Wisdom. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. On matters of style, swim with the current; on matters of principle, stand like a rock. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work the more I have of it. History, in general, only informs us what bad government is. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free, in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. I think one travels more usefully when they travel alone, because they reflect more. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason to whatever results they led. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas he disbelieves and abhors is sinful and tyrannical. Tyranny is defined as that which is legal for the government but illegal for the citizenry. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. Our liberty depends on the freedom of the press, and that cannot be limited without being lost. Peace, commerce, and honest friendship with all nations, entangling alliances with none. Be polite to all, but intimate with few.